Hello students, today you're going to watch this video on internet searching. One of the things that we have to teach you is common sense media lessons from this company here, because you're using technology like your iPads at home, so you need to kind of complete a set of lessons, and you should have done it in your other classes too. And then there's going to be a very short quizzes at the end of the lesson today, so make sure you complete it to show that you understood this presentation. You don't have to take notes, just watch it, and then at the end, like I said, you'll take that quizzes. Alright, let's start. It's going to be pretty short. So the first thing is the how do you find something online? What kind of things do you search for? So take a minute to think about that. One of the things is that you need to be efficient with your time when you're searching, and you also don't want to be lost in a lot of the information that's on the internet. So you probably use Google to search, and Google is definitely a great search engine, but sometimes it's hard to find exactly what you're looking for. One of the things this curriculum emphasizes is to make sure you're specific. For example, let's say you're looking for cell. You want to know what a cell is. You heard the word, but you don't know what it is. You could type in the word just cell, C-E-L. And then you get all these other kinds. Home cell, the journal cell, because cell can mean different things. So you want to be specific when you're doing an internet search. For example, you can type in what is a type of living cell, or what are the different types of cells. And then you can see Google can give you more feedback, or any search engine that's more specific when you're more specific. So make sure that you don't just type in just one word. Try to be specific when you're searching. Okay, moving on. So what are some strategies you have used to search for information online? What do you need to know to make your searches more effective and efficient? So here's some tips. There's an acronym that is provided by Common Sense Media, and the acronym is SEARCH. So the S-E-A-R-C-H all stand for something. The S stands for select. Select research questions and search tools that you're going to use ahead of time. For example, Wikipedia is a good site for finding information, although the only problem with Wikipedia, it's a strength and a weakness, is that anybody can post things, but then it can be peer-reviewed. But just to mess around and trick people, sometimes people post false things on Wikipedia. But get your ideas on what you're going to use to search. One of the strengths of Wikipedia, aside from that, is that it has free pictures you can use that are not copyrighted. They don't. Nobody really owns them. And I don't know if you've used this before on Wikipedia, but at the end of the Wikipedia article, there's usually links, and then there's references to who wrote these, and then there's more links to get more information. For example, so if you had a project on cells, you can actually click on these links to get more information about it, and here are the references too. So like I said, Wikipedia can be a good resource, but you just have to make sure that it's accurate, and then check out some of the links to make sure, even if you just read them, that they look like they are legitimate. The E is in extract, keywords and terms of what you're going to search for. Oops, too fast. The A is for apply, search strategies such as using, like I said, links, and of course making very specific search terms. And then of course run your search. And then keep track of what websites you've used, so you can refer back to them if you need to. Alright, that's the end of this presentation. Go ahead and move down to the next step. Have a good day.